This video is brought to you by the Turtle Flakes Podcast. Turtle Flakes, the tasty breakfast treat that tastes just like pizza. Prepare to get shell-shocked.
Cowabunga, dudes. This is Anthony, aka BadBomb82, and welcome to another episode of Totally Tubular Turtle Tuesday, the one day of the week where I devote my channel to something TMNT related. So for this episode, I'll be taking a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ninja Ghostbusters Leonardo as Ray Stantz. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in a window box packaging. We can see the Nickelodeon Turtle logo at the top, and at the bottom, the Ghostbusters logo with the word Ninja Ghostbusters. Turning the box around, we can see all four turtles from this wave busting a ghost. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is Leonardo out of the box. And man, I'm actually really surprised with these figures. I was a little taken aback, like most of us, when they revealed these figures, because they are a little goofy looking because they're turtles and they have hair and eyebrows, which is a little weird. But I mean, come on, it's the Ghostbusters and the Ninja Turtles. That has got to be one of the coolest crossovers ever. I am so stoked to have this figure in my collection, and I cannot wait to check them out with you guys. So with this figure finally in hand, let's take a close look at the Ninja Ghostbusters Leonardo as Ray Stantz. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at the Ninja Ghostbusters Leonardo as Ray Stantz. Now this is a very interesting line that Playmates has done here. Now I know we're not exactly new to TMNT crossovers, and of course, Ninja Turtles have been doing that for years and years and years. And I think Ghostbusters is a perfect fit for the Turtles, which is very cool. You know, recently I took a look at one of these guys. Yeah, the WWE Turtles, which is pretty cool. Love this figure, by the way. So this is about the same thing. This is that larger scale in more like the 6-inch scale compared to like the, you know, the 4-inch turtles that we got with the main line. Now this is very cool, and when I saw prototypes of this figure, or the whole set I should say, I wasn't too sure what to think, because they look kind of funky, because, you know, they have actual hair and eyebrows and whatnot, and it was kind of weird, and I wasn't sure I was going to like them, to be honest. So that's pretty much why I only picked up Leo, just so I can check them out before I get the rest, and to see if I actually really like them. And to be honest, I freaking love these things. So tubular, I love them. I'm definitely going to get the rest of the turtles because I think these are so radical. I gotta have the whole team. So very, very cool. Again, 6-inch scale. The head sculpt is funny looking. Again, just it has that smirk kind of off to the side thing with the eyebrows and the hair, which looks weird for a turtle, but it works fairly cool in my opinion. And he's got the goggles up there. Here's an actual Ray Stantz figure, so you can kind of see how they look somewhat alike. How they took the turtle form and just put Dan Aykroyd's face on him, I guess. That's really weird to think, but that's what they did, and it's actually pretty cool. The bodysuit has a fantastic sculpt, really nice. Has a darker wash in there to bring out the sculpt, looks very good. Has a bell, as I can see his walkie-talkie right there. All looks very nice. What I think is pretty cool, he still has like his blue ninja pads right there around that, which is cool. Again, with the bandana, it just looks very interesting. I love that quite a bit. Black gloves, you know, just like that, and the black boots. All very nicely sculpted, looks very cool. He does have his proton pack on the back. That is very nicely done. Love the detail on that right there. And then you can see his neutrino wand is just kind of clips on. Little clip right there's a little section you can plug on like that, and like so. The effect piece that's on it doesn't actually come off. That is part of the, or is stuck in there, so you're gonna be stuck with that. Now he does fit in the hand right here, but it is very tight because these hands are pretty stiff, and you can hold it in the one hand like that. This other hand does not grip the neutrino wand whatsoever. So you're going to kind of get the thing where you just kind of like rest it there like that to make it look like he's holding it, which I think is pretty cool. What's very cool is, like, much like the vintage line of the real Ghostbusters cartoon, this does have the spinning feature. Excuse me, I have this upside down, don't I? Yes, I do. There we go, much better. You see a little wheel right there. You spin that, and it rotates the actual beam like that, which is very cool. And it does have the blue beam in the center with the electricity kind of wrapped around it. And all the turtles have those corresponding colors like that in the center, which is very cool. So I just love that little effect. You just spin that, and very, very cool. I love that quite a bit. I used to plug this back on over here like that. This does come off. It does have little pegs right here on the strap, like so. And you could just pull the arms back. It's a little tricky, but you can do it where you just pull these like here, and there we go, like that. Pull that off, and then boom, you could just have them just like this, and you can still see his shell again with that dark wash in there, which looks pretty cool, just like that, just under the jumpsuit for the Ghostbusters, which is pretty awesome. We do get a couple other accessories. We get right here, shoot, I am totally blanking out on this, a PKE meter. I knew that. We got the PKE meter, just molded in a simple black, no detailing whatsoever as far as paint goes, but the sculpt looks pretty nice. I'll probably add some paint myself, and you can hold that in either one of the hands, and you can do something like that, which is very cool. I love that quite a bit. We also get a ghost trap, which is pretty awesome. Again, nicely sculpted. We do get some paint detailing, or is that, no, those are stickers right there. Yeah, we do get some stickers right there, so those little markings, those black and yellow stripe markings, and you can hold that in either hand as well too. And then you get him some fun, cool displays like that, because he does have, they all come with some really cool Ghostbuster weapons, which is pretty awesome. I kind of wish he came with a katana too, just because, you know what I mean, to get the little more ninja element, but it's still pretty awesome. We also get a ghost, which is very cool, like that. Very awesome, very nicely sculpted. It is done in a translucent pinkish color, like so. Looks very nice. And it is more of a hollowed out plastic. You can kind of see how the back is, but it does still stand very nicely. I love that quite a bit. So let's take a look at articulation with the proton pack off. So the head is on a ball joint. It does roll around like so, turns left and right, up and down, pivot side to side, pretty much anything you need to do. The shoulders can go full rotate 360 like that, out about that much. A single bend at the elbow, as well as rotation at the elbow. You can see rotation at the glove cut, just like so. Nothing at the waist whatsoever, which is understandable. He has those kind of like, I don't know what to call these, like T-ball joints. I'm not sure what to call them. You can kick forward. I can rotate them out like that. A knee joint allows you to put the, a knee joint allows you to single bend like so. Rotation in that same peg like that. So fairly decent articulation. I do wish Playmates would up the articulation just a little bit. They really don't need a whole lot. Just with these figures, especially these larger scale figures, I think they could do just a little bit more, especially like in the legs and whatnot. Those awkward like hip joints are a little funky and weird, but they're still pretty cool, and you can still get some decent poses out of it. So overall, I'm really surprised by these figures, because like I said, when I first saw the promo images, like a lot of us did, we were all a little like, that's kind of weird, and yeah, it kind of didn't look right. Oh, and I didn't notice it has the Ghostbusters logo right there on the sleeve. So again, it was kind of weird, and yeah, and just interesting, but actually having it in hand, I do absolutely love this figure. I'm definitely gonna get the other brothers and the other Ghostbusters, because I gotta have this whole line now. So if you could find it, I found mine at a Target for about 20 bucks. I think he is awesome. I told you he's totally tubular, and I think he is definitely a must get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. Also for comparison, here he is standing next to a Nickelodeon Leo figure from Playmates, and a Ray Stantz figure from Mattel. And for even more turtle comparison, here he is standing next to the TMNT WWE crossover Leonardo as Finn Balor. And just for fun, here he is standing next to a little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Ninja Ghostbusters Leonardo as Ray Stantz. Now overall, this is just a really fun toy. I've had a blast just posing him around and playing with him. He's so cool, and I'm really shocked that I like them as much as I do. Whosever idea it was at Playmates to create the TMNT crossover with the Ghostbusters is a complete genius. I think they're my heroes right now. He's got a great sculpt, beautiful paint, and really radical accessories. With all these things, make him for one totally tubular action figure. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Cowabunga dudes, and stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.